Hello, everyone, and welcome to the KTAL News Now Digital Streaming Center. I'm Brittany DeFran, and the Miss Louisiana pageant is just around the corner, set to take place from June 13th through the 15th. Now, many competitors already hold titles in each parish, like Miss Louisiana Port City, who, as you guessed it, of course, is joining me now. Here is Gayle, currently holding the title of Miss Louisiana Port City and set to compete for Miss Louisiana this summer. But you guys, our topic of conversation today has a bigger message. In honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, Lily will be sharing some of her efforts throughout the year to bring awareness and resources for the community she serves. Hi, Lily. How are you doing today?
Hi, Brittany. I'm doing good. It's good to talk to you today.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm so happy to get into this conversation, learn a little bit more about what it means to serve as Miss Louisiana Port City and, just all the things that you look forward to doing throughout the year to serve your community. So let's just start right there. Tell me a little bit about what that means to you to hold that title.
This is my fourth title I've held in the last 4.5 years that I've been competing. And throughout my year as Miss Louisiana Port City, I've traveled over 6,000 miles. I've gone to over 30 different events, most of them being volunteering opportunities. One that is one of my favorites is going with Project Celebration, going to talk for Advocate Appreciation Day during Sexual Assault Awareness Month last month. And, just getting to know the community a little bit more that I love, that I serve now, along with, NAMI walks coming up in St. Tammany on May 18th. So, I've been busy. I haven't been able to sleep much.
No, absolutely. And I know there's a lot of service that comes with these positions and holding these titles. As you've mentioned, you volunteered and attended so many events. Tell me a little bit more about, what that means and how you take on that challenge of serving your community, especially in the port city.
One thing that comes to mind is the Miss America crown has 4 points: scholarship, service, style, and success. Service being one of the biggest points whenever it comes to having an organization like the Miss America organization and being able to go, into schools and into communities around the Shreveport Bossier area, Ruston, Monroe, and then also down South Louisiana means so much because I was raised as someone who was supposed to become a servant leader. I was a missionary kid back when I was like 13 years old. Then I served in my church as a worship leader now. And I actually will be able to serve with Celebrate Recovery, which is a mental health rehab program for all different types of habits and hurts that people go through. So, my service doesn't go from Shreveport, but also goes down in South Louisiana too.
Absolutely. And I know you've shared with me personally a little bit about your efforts toward bringing awareness to mental health,
Right.
especially it being Mental Health Awareness Month. Tell me a little bit about your efforts there and why you were inspired to do that and take on, that initiative with holding the crown.
Whenever I was back in high school, I actually attempted suicide 3 times, and thank God none of those worked because I would not be here with you right now. But my community service initiative, which is basically our platform in the Miss America organization, is called the 3L Initiative: Listen, Learn, and Love. And while there are so many different resources surrounding mental health awareness and suicide prevention, three foundational components of that is listening to someone's story, learning why they're like that, and loving them unconditionally, and being able to really talk about those three simple factors whenever it comes to mental health awareness and suicide prevention are very crucial whenever someone is in crisis. I'm currently ASSIST certified, which is a suicide prevention first aid training that I went through. So I am now a mandated reporter. Any type of law enforcement or high school counselor can come to me and say, hey, we're having this person who is in crisis. Can you come and help? I'll leave what I'm doing, go help that person, and save a life.
Yeah, I absolutely honestly, when I learned that you are a part of that and certified, I kind of, of course, did my research and learned a little bit more about that. And I think that is really unique that you have that certification and you're available to help in situations like that. And just moving forward with your mission is just really great. And you're making a huge impact in
Yeah.
regards to, changing lives and possibility of saving lives as well. Um, so you're looking ahead, right? The summer's coming
Right.
up around the corner, in
It is.
hopes of competing, or you will be competing for the Miss Louisiana title. Tell me a little bit about that. If you were to win that, how would that change your life?
I have always loved competing. I'm very competitive, but I was never hand-eye coordinated enough to play any type of team sport ever. So being able to go into this competition, having a like-minded set of women who go in, want to change the world for the better, and then, wear sparkly crowns and dresses, that's awesome too. But the main part of it is going into those schools, talking to little girls and little boys who look up at you and say, I want to be just like you. And being able to go into there, I already have a 90-day plan that I want to put into place, boots on the ground, first day on the job, and say, hey, this is what I want to do in the West Monroe area. Then I want to go into Shreveport. I want to go into Berger City, then go down to Hammond and talk to people there about suicide prevention as well.
Amazing. Yeah, that was definitely one of my next questions is like if selected also what would you hope to do and make a difference in that position. So it's so good to hear that you already got those gears are turning for you.
Oh yeah, girl. They've been turning since August.
That's amazing. Well, I definitely wish you the best of luck in that competition. But before I let you go, I'd like to ask you, what would be your message to little girls looking up to you, hoping to be in your position one day?
You're gonna get me a little teary eyed on this one. Just tell them that, hey, you may have people who tell you can't do something. I've been told that multiple times. I would say someone's told me you're never gonna win, you're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough, all these things. And honestly, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but as long as you're beautiful on the inside, show your authenticity and your genuineness that way, people are going to gravitate towards you. And as long as you have a soft heart for things that you're passionate about, that can get you anywhere.
Absolutely. A beautiful message. Thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time. I love this.
Of course. All right. Again, wishing you the best of luck as you go on to compete for Miss Louisiana. We appreciate your time again. And of course, you guys, for more details, you can catch it all right here on ktalnews.com. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.